Thanks largely to Chinese smartphone makers, Indian consumers now have more choices than ever for phones at pretty much every price level. The sub 30,000 rupees price segment includes some interesting and powerful phones that offer flagship level specifications and features for consumers who don't want to spend too much money. So in this video, we have compiled our top picks for the best phones available in India right now for less than 30,000 rupees. But before we get started, please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already and hit that bell icon so you know when we post a new video. If you look at the specifications alone, no phone can beat the Realme X2 Pro in the sub 30,000 rupees price segment thanks to its Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 Plus SoC and the vivid 90Hz display. The phone's overall performance was pretty good in our tests, although we did notice a bit of heat while gaming and with heavy use of the cameras. Battery life is also good and the phone lasted for 14 hours and 49 minutes in our HD video loop test. The star of the show is its charging speed. This phone ships with a 50-watt SuperVOOC fast charger in the box that takes the phone from 0 to 100% in just 31 minutes. As for the cameras, the performance was good in daylight, but in low light the video quality could have been better. We weren't too impressed with the quality of the selfies either. Realme offers two variants of the Realme X2 Pro in the country, which are 8GB of RAM with 128GB storage and 12GB of RAM with 256GB of inbuilt storage. You can buy the 8GB RAM variant of the smartphone in this budget. With the launch of the Redmi K20 series this year, Xiaomi has upped its game in the premium smartphone segment. The Redmi K20 Pro is a great device for anyone looking to buy a phone for under 30,000 rupees. In our review, we found the Redmi K20 Pro to be capable of providing a lag-free experience. The phone also packs a notchless AMOLED display that offers good viewing angles and is bright enough for outdoors. Battery life is another area where this phone really shines and it can easily last through a day on a single charge. It ran for 19 hours and 26 minutes in our HD video loop test. On the camera front, photos taken with the primary camera in daylight conditions had good amounts of detail. Wide-angle shots, however, appeared stretched at the edges. Low-light shots also came out good, but they did have some fine grain. The Redmi K20 Pro is offered in two variants in the country, which are 6GB of RAM with 128GB storage and 8GB of RAM with 256GB of inbuilt storage. Based on your storage requirements, you can go for either one of them in this price bracket. The Asus 6Z recently received a price cut in the country and now the base variant of the smartphone is well within our budget. The main highlight of the smartphone is its physically rotating camera module. The advantage here is that you get to use this phone's high quality dual rear cameras for selfies as well as regular photos, but on the other hand there's a slight momentary delay when trying to take a selfie. Additionally, the phone is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 SoC and there's also a 5000 mAh battery under the hood that lasted 14 hours and 22 minutes in our HD video loop test. Moreover, the bundled 18-watt charger took it to 70% in an hour. The Asus 6Z is available in three variants in the country, which are 6GB RAM with 64GB storage, 6GB RAM with 128GB storage and 8GB RAM with 256GB of inbuilt storage. As we said, only the base variant is available in this budget, and if the storage isn't enough for you, you can always expand it using a microSD card. The Oppo Reno 2Z is another good option in this price segment. Now, we weren't huge fans of this smartphone's price when it was first introduced earlier this year, but after a recent price cut, it is much easier to recommend. In our review, the Oppo Reno 2Z excelled on the performance front and we did not notice any lag or stuttering. Multitasking was also a breeze and the battery life was good. This phone ran for 16 hours and 20 minutes in our HD video loop test. The quad camera setup is one of the highlights of this smartphone. It takes good daylight photos with accurate color and an ample amounts of detail. The phone is also quick to lock focus. Low light photos came out decent and without noise, however there is a lack of detail. There's only a single variant of the Oppo Reno 2Z available in India, which comes with 8GB of RAM and 256GB of storage. You can easily pick one up for less than 30,000 rupees. The Vivo V17 Pro is a unique offering. With a pop-up dual selfie camera module and 4 cameras at the back, it is well built and looks premium despite the polycarbonate body. This phone is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 675 SoC, which is not the most powerful processor in this price range. Vivo's custom Android UI called FunTouch OS also looks dated and is potentially confusing. However, the phone scored well in most areas during our review. We also praised its versatile dual front-facing cameras. We think some people will like how the camera app suggests various poses to capture better selfies. Also, the rear cameras are good enough for the price with above average performance in low light too. Battery life is impressive and the V17 Pro lasted for 16 hours and 47 minutes in our HD video loop test. There's only a single variant of the Vivo V17 Pro available in India that comes with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of inbuilt storage. You can easily find one for less than 30,000 rupees. Samsung has released some good Galaxy A series phones this year, and the Galaxy A70 is no different. This smartphone packs a crisp Super AMOLED display that offers nice colors and deep blacks. The Galaxy A70 handled every task without issues and was decent for gaming as well. The phone also performs well on the battery front and it ran for 18 hours and 49 minutes in our HD video loop test. In our review, we noted that the smartphone takes sharp photos with good dynamic range. However, it struggled with harsh sunlight and the photos taken outdoors on bright sunny days appeared a little muted and washed out. This phone also faltered in poor lighting situations and the low light photos had a lot of noise. Samsung offers only a single variant of the Galaxy A70 in the country that comes with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of inbuilt storage. You can easily find one for less than 30,000 rupees in the country. You can also find the updated Galaxy A70s with the same amounts of RAM and storage plus an upgraded primary rear camera within this budget. Although the Oppo R17 Pro is over a year old, it is still a good option. This smartphone comes with a flashy design, but it also has a plain option for people who don't like the funky finish. This phone offers good day-to-day performance without any lag or stuttering. The battery life is another strong point as its 3700 mAh battery capacity can easily last through a day. This phone went on for 14 hours and 18 minutes in our HD video loop test. On the camera front, the Oppo R17 Pro takes decent photos with good amounts of detail in daylight. The photos also have good color reproduction. The phone captured good photos in low light situations too, with noise under control but with some fine grain. There's only a single variant of the Oppo R17 Pro available in India, which comes with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of inbuilt storage. You can easily find one for less than 30,000 rupees. And that was our list of the best phones available in India right now for less than 30,000 rupees. Hit the like button if you found this video helpful and share it with others. Thanks for watching, and for all things tech, log on to gadgets360.com.